I miss you, New York. How are you doing today? Today is going to be a session that has a coast-to-coast magic to it. There'll be all kinds of ideas and some stories, some really gorgeous artwork to look at. And I also want you to know that there's this nebulous magic that will show up. It's magic that we can hear and not see, because here in California, the Santa Ana winds are blowing. Have you ever heard of that? It's these dry desert hot winds that blow directly at us here at the beach. And they're really impactful, and they create this bright light. And I'm right next to a window, and you can kind of see the light flash and dapple because there's this hot desert wind through the trees. And it has got me feeling like they are the winds of change. I'm gonna get into this session. You're gonna hear my refrigerator. I got that little doggy next door that just loves to show up whenever I film. Love you, doggy. Became a cat person when I was making Moon Baby Magic Tarot. In this session, you'll probably hear my door ring too, because Mama and Pops are coming over for their monthly haircut. There's a lot of realness, hot desert wind, elderly parents coming over that need their hair cut and don't appreciate witchcraft. All of this is so real, and it has got me aching and craving the energy and the action of New York City. I took a trip recently, and I'll vlog it soon. I've got tons of footage. I got a chance to go and see my BFF in Florida. I had never been before, and I'm excited to share with you the works of an artist that I really dig. It's a New York City themed full group. There's so many pieces to this collection that they sent me. And also, they're in Florida right now, so it's just really interesting how there's pieces of this that travel up and down the East Coast. And I'm over here with hot wind blowing in my face in California on the West Coast. And I had such a beautiful trip to Florida, and I'm just craving that East Coast autumn vibe right now that exists. Let's get on into it. Let's start with something so special. Look at this exquisite beauty. When I was in Florida, I was so blessed and lucky to visit my friend Jillian. We sort of met in this really amazing, magical way. They so happened to be up in Orlando. Jillian's got a channel over here that is just a gorgeous space, and it's called the Lune INNATE. They have literally hundreds of videos that are so nourishing, so relaxing, such a gift to the world. I met them through these works that we create. Jillian's my Reiki teacher. So many of us benefit from their incredible work on their gorgeous YouTube channel. When I was in Orlando, Jillian and I got a chance to meet for like an hour while I was flying out. That day, they were headed back where they live. I captured some of our little conversation that we had in my hotel, and Jillian gifted me this beautiful, beautiful candle holder. Isn't it gorgeous? It is this onyx color, and I swear it almost looks like a midnight blue. It's not just a candle holder to me. I feel like I want to put like dried herbs that I'm working with or incense. I mean, this is such a special piece. So we're using it as a candle holder today, which is probably its original intention. It's such a gorgeous piece though, isn't it? Thank you, Jillian. I love you so, so much. There we go. I light this candle for our session today, which is a little bit about escapism and the benefits of dreaming and running away to the loving arms of New York City. And when I light this candle, I do so in the name of love and perfect trust, to alert our spirit guides that we're here, we're open, we're listening, and we're ready to receive the messages that are meant for us. How gorgeous is this? Thank you so much, Jillian. Oh my goodness. And it's so good to see everybody that's here from the Lune INNATE channel. It's so humbling. I'm so grateful. You're so welcome here. I am celebrating my love of the moon. These are all the matches that I tried to light that didn't quite spark. And I'm celebrating my relationship to nighttime in my spiritual practice. And I'm celebrating that I have a spiritual practice that includes dreaming, lucid dreaming, time travel, timeline hopping, and exploring, adventuring through my psyche. I love utilizing spiritual tools to do all of that. And I want to just thank Jackie of Midnight City Tarot for sending me this gorgeous box. I did fully pierce open this box in a live stream, which I have linked below in today's video. And so you can see my live reaction to this beautiful unboxing situation. Jackie and I met when I commented on a walkthrough on wonderful Martyns Musings channel, and I'll link that and the Lune INNATE channel in today's video as well, and Jackie's channel. Midnight City Tarot has a channel as well, and they gifted me, just because of the comments that I made on Martin's video, this beautiful box. It's shocking to me how generous this box is. Thank you so, so much, Jackie. I have the almost complete collection of the Midnight City bundle. It's an amazing, gorgeous group of products and artwork and magic. I covered up Jackie's address, but you can see my P.O. box address right there. And the Midnight City box is really about what lies inside. They greet you immediately inside this plain cardboard box, and it says, "Welcome to Midnight City Tarot." I replaced everything, even though I've been having so much fun with this deck. And for all of you paper, I want to just say fiends, because I feel like a paper fiend. I replaced all the packaging back in here because it makes such gorgeous sounds. Let me just make an adjustment here so we don't knock over our ritual candle, but you'll be able to see it right over this gorgeous box. Midnight City Tarot is wrapped with pure paper, just the tiniest bit of plastic, in this theme of purple and this color gradient with pink and the yellow border on the cards. I can't wait to show you. All the best colors of night in New York City. Midnight City Tarot manages to be personal and public at the same time. It explores public spaces through a very personal lens of Jackie's relationship with New York City. I didn't feel like it was so personal that I couldn't find my way in. How much do we love when folks pad their boxes with paper? I am going to open up these papers and reuse them with so much joy in my Book of Shadows. Sounding and looking gorgeous, though. Honestly, talk to me, paper fiends. I want to hear from you in the comments today. The first time I went to New York City was in 1991, and I was in my very early 20s. I'm an October witch. I just turned 57. I just went as a tourist and had the absolute time of my life. I don't want to show you this pouch yet, but it's incredible what Jackie sent me. They use light purple and dark purple, and also some dark purple jute in the packaging. That just sounds so heavenly. It's bringing my attention back to my intention. That's why I just absolutely love sensual magic. I love working with my senses and sensations. Feels so good in the palm of my hands. It sounds exquisite in my ears. There's Mom and Dad. Intermission time. Be right back. I'm back. It is so good that we created a bit of a part one, because I can't believe the magic that has happened since that doorbell rang 24 hours ago. Oh my goodness. And I believe it's a direct reflection of the power that I'm invoking of escapism, fantasizing, and running away to New York City via Midnight City Tarot. I'm going to get right into showing you this beautiful, beautiful deck now, and this bundle that Jackie Franco sent me. Thank you again, Jackie. I will do a full walkthrough of the deck in just a few minutes. I also have some delicious sounds and beautiful things to show you. We'll have a little preview of the postcard that I'm sending out as well to all of my Witchcraft Club, Postcard, Magic Mail, and Sacred Sweethearts. So let's get right on into it. Since my folks showed up, well, listen, back it up. Almost 40 years ago, I became a teenage hairdresser, and I'm so proud of being in the beauty business. I'm so proud that I was able to find my way into the beauty business my way. My mom was our family hairdresser for all 9 of us kids, and that's something that I took on. I have literally cut all 8 of my brothers and sisters' hair and all of their kids' hair throughout my nearly 40 years of being a hairdresser. And once a month for all of these years, I've cut my folks' hair. Mama is 84, Pops is 88. That's a hell of a run. I'm very proud of it. If you can imagine the life that I live and the life that I was raised in, maybe have some crossovers for sure. They also have their contrasts. I was raised in a big Catholic family, big Irish Catholic family, and it turns out, thank goodness for 23andMe, Swedish and Italiano as well. I always knew that. When I was a little girl, I said I want to grow up to be an Italian buckle shoe dancer. Whatever that is, I meant it with my soul, and I'm loving finding out that we are hugely Italian in our gene pool, so it's fun. Anyways, I digress. Mama and Pops and I, we've gone through some things together. So much beauty. Mama was there when I was giving birth to both of my babies naturally, as she gave birth to all 9 of us kids, one at a time, naturally. I take after her a lot. I take after my dad a lot. They have introvert-extrovert dynamics. I am a Libra sun and I'm a Gemini moon. So I'm about that balance and the power of the twins. So I've got those introvert and extrovert qualities as well. I feel like the part of me that invokes that midnight magic, that night quiet mind, that intuition feels like the introverted part of me, and the extroverted part of me is the one that can gather with you here in such a public way. So being able to go through really embodying my authentic spiritual path as a daughter has been a source of many transitions. Yesterday, when they rang the doorbell and came across the threshold in my house for their normal once-a-month haircut, I was deeply into the work of Midnight Magic Tarot, who had spent the night with my Moon Baby Magic Tarot side by side in this pouch. I'm going to show you now. I love a cloth pouch. As evidence by this handmade cloth pouch that Moon Baby Magic Tarot comes in. This is my little Sweet Secrets pouch, handmade by a very powerful, amazing person in my life here in California. I'm so in love with textures of fishnet and hemp and rough hewn. This has a little velvet edging too. So when I opened up the Midnight Magic pouch with this slightly textured quality, I just instantly fell in love. Loving the manicured nails, holding NYC. Big hugs. Velcro, you're good. Zippers, you're better. I literally want to use this pouch as my little clutch purse next time I go to New York City. So This is a pretty roomy pouch. You can see from the size of my hands, and it's got 4 sections inside of it. I want to show you all the gorgeous things that Jackie sent me. I did throw some more things in my cart. I know that there's amazing things that Jackie does with their website called Midnight City Tarot. This is not a sponsored video. And I want to let you know that this is a gift from Jackie. So I am creating this out of just pure inspiration for a very good reason. So I'm going to get into some of the assets here. I will get back into the way this is connecting with my magic, with my spiritual path, with my healing with my mama and my pops in just a second. And at the end, we'll do a walkthrough of the cards. I will place an ad before the walkthrough. If you want to stick around through the ad, I want to let you know that I'll get a little bit of a kickback from Google, which I appreciate so much. Let's take a peek inside. And again, thank you so much, Jackie, for sending me this gorgeous work. And thank you, Martin, for turning me on to this beautiful work. So check it out. Paper Fiends. There's a Midnight City Tarot journal. It has that rose petal finish matte cover with some of the cards and core symbols of the deck, and it has a space for you to write who it belongs to. Rounded edges, thank you, love it. And kind of creamy, dreamy lined paper inside. Completely blank, pure potential. The guidebook, super amazing. It is a little bit more of an eggshell finish, not so matte. And here are the core symbols of the 4 suits of the minor arcana. The acorn is pentacles, also known as coins in this deck. Pencils are swords, but there's also some really great swords that look a bit like big screws or nails inside of the sword suits. The cups are a fabulous to-go cup, paper cup like you can get in any coffee cart in NYC. I miss you, New York. And wands are this flaming match. The description of this deck is so unique and so different, and I don't want to get too into it here. This is Jackie's intellectual property. One thing I want to show you is a description of the art itself and one of the main core key features of this deck, which make it so unique, so fun, so specifically divinatory. The oracle of this deck goes sort of to a new place than simply tarot. These are the symbols inside the deck that look just like the trains that run in the MTA, the Metropolitan Transit Authority. Let's talk about the cards. Let's begin with the Fool. Every single card has a unique location in New York City. What? Are you kidding me? Literal location. The location of the Fool is 30,000 feet above New York City. The oval of your window seat flying into New York City's JFK Airport is the 0 of the Fool. Come on. Is that so clever? Is that so inviting? Absolutely. The color palette of this deck is just what I want and need in my life right now. The locations change. The Magician's location is your fire escape in the East Village. Yes, please. I don't want to get too buck wild and go through every location. Last night, after I did my folks' hair, we had this fabulous conversation about this deck. And for the very first time ever, in this location, in my home, where I'm dreaming of New York City, I was able to share as an artist, as a spiritual practitioner, as a femme with what my mother named me, magic hands. My very own tarot deck. It's the first time my parents have ever looked at it. Moon Baby Magic Tarot has existed for 2 years. Some of their very own friends own my deck and supported my Kickstarter campaign. They are so afraid and upset about divinatory tools. Although in my Catholic upbringing, that incense, the candles, the vestments, the altar, they're all tools that pulled me straight into my spiritual practice that has gone further than I was able to explore inside those dogmas. No shade or shame to anybody that's loving their dogmas inside their spiritual beliefs. I was called to a non-hierarchical, dogma-free place, and witchcraft has offered me that. Midnight City Tarot was the opening. The Fool's portal of that zero was the portal, was the doorway. That gave me the ability to talk about the lunar similarities between Midnight City Tarot and Moon Baby Magic Tarot. And I was able to show my parents my deck, and I'll show you in just 1 second too. So eternal gratitude for this deck. It is a singer. It is doing its intended work to create this inner adventure, this story. So this is the box. Even the box has magic included. The outer box shows New York City in the palm of your hands, because this is a tool that you hold in your hands and you throw tarot with your hands. So the intentionality is right there for you in your visual sight. The inside of the box is the very street where Midnight City Tarot was dreamed up of, where Jackie lived. And the bottom of the box lid shows this gorgeous core symbology. The symbols are reimagined. M stands for majors, C is for cups in the minor arcana, S is for swords, P is for pentacles, and W is for wands. So fun and clever. And then there's a basic description with the website address on the back of the box, serving such good ASMR. And I'm going to go back and forth. You see that gorgeous moon, and that moon is prevalent through this whole deck. And I'll show you in just 1 second. The walkthrough, you'll be able to see all the cards. This is my Moon Baby Magic Tarot, which got to spend 2 nights in a row with Midnight City Tarot, giving me my escapism to NYC. So thank you so much. Moon Baby and Bestie Midnight City Tarot. How cute are they together? Look at these babes, right? I just love them. Look. Yes. Yes. best buds in the city. Yes. Look what Moon Baby Magic Tarot does. It brings you into a sense of play, because when you order this entire deck, it's literally a flip book where you can watch the moon and all the phases, invite you in to realizing that change is all we have. And it's never too late to begin again. And when you want to escape to New York City, just do it. How fun is that? I hope that showed really well. Midnight City Tarot has a linen finish. Can you hear it? Slightly textured. Purple, starlit colors. And cards that are just so colorful, so much fun. And there's some really beautiful paintings in here that are giving Henri Matisse, that are giving sometimes even like a Van Gogh Starry Night, and are giving creating your life with a sense of play. I just love these cards. The figures have this sort of gender neutral quality, and they're starlit silhouettes, so you can see yourself in that place, and they're beautiful. I love them so, so much. Hang out for the walkthrough. Tip me with super thanks, or with sitting through the ad, or with a super thanks, super sticker, super chat, and all of it is so appreciated. You just being here and viewing literally helps my channel. So thank you, thank you. I just noticed something. Even the bottom of this pouch is just absolutely gorgeous. Oh my goodness. I feel like all of these details are just so wonderful. In the center, you see there's this little divider, and that's where you can place two different decks. I think I'm showing that properly, yeah? There was a physical sort of cash-like quality that wanted to dive into this pouch overnight with these two decks. And it was this rainbow obsidian. How gorgeous is this? I love this stone so much, and I hope this ring light isn't disturbing it too much. How beautiful is that? So move into the portal of this rainbow obsidian. Move into that sacred oval. Dream your dreams. Feel your feelings. And know that when you escape through your daydreams, when you escape through your spiritual tools, when you escape through your sense of play and imagination, you are feeding your ability to signal what it is in another timeline to find you in this one. I truly believe that. And that brings me to some of my magic. This is the postcard that I'm sending out with my two different tiers that receive mail from me in my witchcraft club, that shows 3 different candle magic spells with spell elements that could be used for all 3. There's literally 9 different spell elements on this postcard. This is intentionally white with black ink and meant to be customized. I previewed this in my last video, which was all about my last bespoke candle service for the eclipse and Hallows. And I'm really excited to send this out this month. come on along and join us over in my witchcraft club. All are welcome in Postcard Magic Mail. Sacred Sweethearts is a very limited capacity because it's a more intimate space where we live stream every week. And last night for our weekly live stream, we utilized Midnight City Tarot. Absolutely glorious. All right, my loves, grab something lovely to drink. Let's take a look at all these cards, shall we? And these cards are so delightful. They invited all of us in to tell stories about where we've moved, where we're moving, all these different locations. We talked about other spaces in our life where we're growing, where we're changing, where we're shifting, where we're moving. And it's been an incredibly nourishing experience, not just in the ability for me to finally, after all these years, show my parents my tarot deck, but to also share the magic of another femme in the world on the opposite coast who has created this healing tool that's been so much fun. And a spoonful of sugar. I didn't feel like I was in some big, heavy healing environment. We were giggling and laughing and looking at these cards with my parents, with my 2 teenagers there, and my sweetie, all of us there. Let's grab something lovely to drink and really, really, really remember that magic is your birthright and everything's a spell. This is the magic of the moon at midnight through Moon Baby Magic Tarot and Midnight City Tarot.